And what's your next move? Your next move is you figure out you're going to get a house and you're going to move to.
I had to move to Maine. My wife is from Maine originally. The heat doesn't do well with amputees because your blood circulates faster. It comes back warmer. When you release heat from your body, it's head, hands, and feet. So I'm missing, 4 of the 5, and then my legs are capped off. So if I wear pants or if I wear shorts, it's the same. There's no air hitting a third of my body. And so we decided we're going to move to Maine. We did start a nonprofit to help with care packages at first, and then we grew it to the retreat center that we have here in Maine. And really through my work at Walter Reed. When I was at Walter Reed, I was such an upbeat person. I was the same person as before the blast. I was still going in and having Kesha Fridays because it made people annoyed, but other people loved it.
Wait, having what Fridays?
Kesha Fridays. I'd go take my phone, I'd turn on Kesha on Pandora, and we'd just rock out. And the reason
I unfortunately saw videos of you like dancing, which cannot be unseen apparently.
Burned into your retina. You're welcome. But they started to ask me if I'd meet people upstairs, and it started out, hey, Travis, we have a guy upstairs. I can't tell you his name or his room number, but if you could talk to him, really help. And he's not in 41, and he's not in 43. But if you could find him, and I'm not a Marine, so, obviously I'm smart enough to find that it was number 42. I don't eat crayons. But anyway, so I would go up and talk to him, and then it turned into like, hey, we have PFC Johnson. He's missing 2 legs. His mom, his mother-in-law, and his 2 kids are here. Can you go see him? I told him you'd be up around this time. And that's how the book got started, my documentary got started, and then the foundation was just because all the nonprofits at Walter Reed doing great things. Kelsey and I wanted to give back some way, shape, or form, and this is how we've decided, that we can give back the best.
Yeah. So tell us more about the foundation then. I mean,
so the Travis Mills Foundation was started really just for care packages overseas, and then I went out to Colorado to learn how to go downhill mountain biking and doing things. And then I realized that Walter Reed does a great job of taking the service member out there. The only thing that the government doesn't lack, but because of the funds have to go to the soldiers, they don't get to bring all the families. Like my wife got to go because I needed assistance and things. But a lot of the guys that could take care of themselves couldn't bring their loved ones, and that's fine. That's okay. But we thought we could do something in that space. My whole reason for getting better was my wife and my daughter, easily. So we started bringing families out. We did it for 1 week of a year, and we brought families out and showed them how to do things adaptively, kayak and canoe and things. Then we did another one, and it went so well, we thought, well, we should buy a property. So we bought a property. It's supposed to be a $500,000 project. Now it's a $3 million project. We did our first year of programs this year. We did 7 weeks, 56 families, and we bring them up. We host 8 families per week, up to 40 people, and we show them how to do things. We have a place on the water for kayaking and canoeing and tubing and boating, and we just do horseback riding and archery and just all these activities. We have a ropes course, and we just say, you know what, I understand what you're going through. I understand it can get tough. Here's a network of people that are just like you, whether you live in Chicago in the inner city or you live in the plains of Montana. Reach out. Understand that these families are going through the same thing. Feel comfortable when you come here that you can fall out of a kayak and nobody's going to freak out. They're going to understand what you're going through. And it's just as much of a place for the loved ones, the wives that can talk to other wives or spouses, and the kids can run around and see that, you know what, my dad has 1 leg missing and 1 arm, but this dad has 2 legs missing, and that's pretty cool because they know what we're going through. And after our first year of operations and running, it was such a great success. We're going to do strategic partnerships with other nonprofits that share our mission, and they'll donate what it costs for a week, and they'll run their own retreats up here as well. So we're talking with Gold Star member families as well as PTSD and TBI, because right now I focus on limb loss or paralyzation. But this hopefully will run 40 to 45 weeks out of the year. It's all donation-based, and the cool thing is, like, as the president and the 6 other board members I do have, we don't take a dime. We never will. We're auditing ourselves right now so we can get on the CFC, the Combined Federal Campaign, and
nice.
It's all about giving back. So it's been really rewarding and fulfilling, and I'm glad to be out there helping these families cope with their situation and tell them that there's other people out there like you. Keep going. Never live life on the sidelines. And most importantly, never give up and never quit.
If people want to help this organization, what's the best way for them to do that?
Visit the website, travismills.org. It has all the information on the foundation. There's ways to donate online. There's ways to do volunteer options. We had people fly in just to volunteer for the week and help us out. And there's also, ways to do corporate sponsorships. We had Wayfair come in, donate all the furniture. New Balance came in, donated to us and things like that. So we're growing. We believe in our mission. We know we can do this. And there's other things we want to get accomplished out here. We need to build a multi-purpose center. We have a pool going in and things like that. But it's all about giving back and the mindset of the service member that we're trying to host and the family.